Hey everyone. I've been meaning to make this video for a little while now. It's probably gonna be like a two-parter, cause it talks about God, so there's a lot to unwrap there. But I want to start off with just saying, like, how do you make God real to people who don't believe in it? Like people who find it like a weakness to believe in God, um, younger people who think it's a joke to believe in something like that. Um, Pretty much people who haven't lived long enough to I don't know, see. It's kind of hard to say, but when I finally kind of like saw it, and I know that's not the same for everybody, but when I finally saw what God was, it was because of pain. I experienced so much pain that it like kind of opened my eyes to new ideas. In the Declaration of the United States, it pretty much starts with our basic rights as human beings, like the pursuit of happiness, all that stuff. And how it was given to us by our Creator, like pretty much God in the beginning. But none of these innate rights are truly ours. They don't come from the Declaration of Independence. And these rights don't necessarily mean you can just keep them. These rights, we fought for them. Like think of like the Native Americans. They had those rights too when they were born, and they had to fight for them. Unfortunately, they lost. African Americans, when they were taken away forcefully from their land, they fought for those rights. Pretty much, it's fighting for them. Just because you own something doesn't mean you actually own it. Someone can always come along and fight for it. Excuse me. But the one thing is that we are all born with those rights. To be happy, to just like to be good, we really don't have to fight. It's just human nature. But these rights pretty much belong to the people before us and the people before them, but they fought for them. And they all had the grace of God, but they had to fight for those rights. Or whatever you want to call it, really. You don't have to call it a right. You could call it, I don't know, basic nature. Some people don't believe in religion, so that's fine. But at the end of the day, I would like to say that most people believe in, I don't know, living in peace, being able to be a better person that you were than when you started. Whatever you want to call it. Many cultures see their God in different ways. By the way, I'm not just talking about Christianity or Catholicism. Buddhism, Hinduism, Um, Pretty much any religion, if you really look at like the core values of them, it's to be better, to be good, to help your fellow man. It's not that difficult, really, if you like dig deep down inside to the basic core. They're not that different. These rights, and they come from our God, or in some religion, gods, and that's the one thing in our minds. God that is infinite, that is infinite's a funny word because people don't realize what infinite means. Um, Infinite's not a number. It's pretty much whatever you can imagine. That's infinite. And most people can't imagine. Most people can't imagine what a million something looks like. Imagine a billion. Imagine infinite. But yeah, our gods are infinite. They're eternal. And they're like an unchangeable entity. They're forever. So how do we know if God is real? I believe that we inherently know. Like like when we know that whether something is good or bad, what we're doing is good or bad, I think that's that's how we know that there is a God. Um, Even when people try to convince themselves that there isn't one, there's always that moment in your life. There's always a moment in your life that can't be explained, can't really doesn't fit into the ideas. And I don't know, that kind of that kind of thinking of explaining that there isn't one, um, I respect that too, because that is literally your right. That's one of the rights you have, to believe in whatever you want to believe. But what I'm trying to get at is, who gave you that right? Um, Again, you don't have to believe it's God. You can believe it's you. Whatever. This is all me talking. Um, but some people believe we're just living in a really vivid dream. Um, Fuck, it's happened to me where I think I'm dreaming, and I mean I think I'm awake and I'm dreaming, and I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like I literally have to ask people like, hey, did I do this? My dreams are weird. Like my nightmares are not nightmares with like monsters and stuff. My nightmares are like me doing stupid shit, like getting pulled over or something, or saying something really mean to someone. Um, yeah, but in my opinion, since we interact with others, let's say, um, um, here, I think this pillow is black, and someone says, "Oh, that pillow is black," then that means we're pretty much, if the whole world is a dream, that means that we're all dreaming the same dream, which I guess I don't fucking know. It could be an option. But I have a theory too that maybe we constructed those people in that dream. Like, maybe we created that world, this world, whatever world we're living in. And maybe any one of us can be God. Maybe I'm a construct. Maybe I'm the one constructing. I don't really know. That's more of a, like, I don't know, metaphysical, psychological thing, philosophical. But, I mean, it's an option. It's always an option. These are questions pretty much you're not going to get answered, so it's a little trippy. This video is probably going to be a two-parter because I have so much else to say and this thing doesn't let me go on too much. So I'm going to cut it there. With that being said, food for thought.